In a small town in Cavite, where gossip traveled faster than tricycles, lived a gentle boy named Amante Dela Cruz. His mother, Luz, knew his truth long before he could voice it. His father, Major Rogelio Dela Cruz, was a man of iron discipline, with no room in his world for a gay son. So, Amante learned to hide. He walked with heavier steps, lowered his voice, and laughed along with boys who mocked people just like him. His true self only emerged in whispers to his mother as she folded laundry. She would hold him close and say, "You are my son, and that will always be enough." One humid Saturday, his father came home from deployment unexpectedly to Monte. Thinking he was alone, was twirling in one of his mother's old dresses, a yellow one with tiny sampaguita prints. He was smiling a smile he never dared to show in daylight. The front door slammed open. His father stood there, face red, veins bulging. "What are you wearing?" he thundered. Rogelio grabbed him, ripping the dress. "You are no son of mine." And with those words, he kicked Amonte out of the house. No money, no bag, just a shattered heart. His mother's cries were silenced by his father's final threat. "He leaves, or I do." So Amonte walked away. He was just a teenager, alone in a world that didn't seem to want him. After a few nights on friends' floors, he had to find a way to survive. His first job was at a construction site. The sun burned his skin, and his delicate frame ached under the weight of cement bags. The other workers teased him, though a few quietly admired his grit. But after weeks of bruises and hidden tears, he knew this wasn't his place. His gentle heart didn't belong among steel and dust. So he moved on, searching for a place where he could be himself. He found a job as a cleaner in a small beauty salon in Makati. He swept hair, washed towels, and scrubbed floors. But he greeted every single customer with a warmth that made people notice. "Ang bait ng Batangyan," they'd say. "He makes my day brighter." Soon, clients were asking for him by name. The manager saw his potential, and within 3 months, Amonte was promoted to the front desk. Behind that reception counter, he finally began to bloom. His confidence grew. His smile became his greatest asset, his kindness, his armor. He saved every peso he could, studied at night, and dreamed of a life bigger than the city lights around him. At 26, fueled by years of savings and an unbreakable will, Amonte opened his own salon. It was a tiny place with just 4 chairs and 2 mirrors, but it was filled with his heart. His business thrived. 5 years later, he had 5 more salons. By 30, he proudly graduated from his night courses, a little late, but he had done it. Yet love was a different story. 10 times he gave his heart away, and 10 times it was shattered by men who saw his success, not his soul. One night, staring at the city skyline, he whispered to himself, "Maybe I am meant to build a life, but not with love." He channeled his energy into his work, creating a perfume line, Dela Cruz Essence, that took the Philippines by storm. His name appeared in magazines, and his brand became a household name. He was one of the country's wealthiest gay entrepreneurs. But success couldn't fill the void of family. One day, he decided to go home. His mother, her hair now silver, opened the door, her smile as warm as ever. And his father was in a wheelchair. The once mighty Major Regilio was now frail, unable to walk, his eyes filled with shame. "You still came back," his father whispered. "I failed you, but here you are, supporting us." Amante knelt and held his father's trembling hands. "Because you are still my father." For the first time in decades, Regilio cried. "You became strong," he sobbed. "Stronger than I ever was. More of a man than I ever learned to be." Amante gave his parents the life they deserved, but his heart still yearned for more. He wanted a family, a legacy of love. He found a surrogate mother who believed in his dream, and soon his home was filled with the laughter of 5 beautiful children. He had finally found the family he was meant to build. But Amante's story doesn't end there. With his immense success and influence, he created something truly revolutionary, a home for elderly gay Filipinos. It was a sanctuary for those who had been abandoned, rejected, or forgotten, a place where they could laugh, love, and feel seen, many for the very first time in their lives. When people called him a hero, he would simply smile and say, "I just wanted to be the person I needed when I was younger." Thank you for watching this incredible story of resilience and love. If Amante's journey touched your heart, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear that it's possible to build a beautiful life, even from the broken pieces. See you next time.